guys, welcome to the first workout for baby boy and mama bear. I designed this workout as more of a lower body focused workout, so I know you guys were looking to get stronger for your hikes and for all your adventures out there in Colorado. So I like this workout because I feel like you can do it in the comfort of your own home. A lot of the movements you could do with or without equipment. And yeah, let's jump into it. To get started, I like to do some joint mobility and just kind of start getting loose. So just to start out, let's do some neck circles. We're gonna go 10 each direction. Really feel the stretch, nice and slow, controlled. Don't need to go, all the way back. Just to your shoulder and over and roll it through. All right, switch directions. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. Nine on 10. All right, next up we got lateral reaches. So hands out in front, pull it back like you're shooting a bow and arrow. Just like a bow and arrow. Really open up your chest. Overhead arm circles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, hip circles. Nice athletic position, feet stacked over your shoulders, and just roll it out. Oof. 10 times each direction. I like to think I'm standing inside of a barrel and my hips are just rotating around the outside of that big barrel. 5. Oh, that feels good. Switch directions. Don't be afraid to just take your time and sit into this stretch. If you find a kink somewhere or it just feels good, all right, next we're gonna do to the side a lunge position, and then twist kind of like a pretzel with your body and look over. Lunge and twist. okay? So we're gonna do that 10 times each direction, all right? 10 times. Eight more. Good job. All right, all right, next we're gonna do knees over toes squats, which basically means instead of a traditional looking squat where people will go wide with their hips and their knees, I want you to try to keep your knees going forward as you squat. It might feel awkward at first. Just go as deep as you can. If you have to widen your stance, that's okay, just to get your knees warmed up. But the idea is keeping your feet straight, knees over toes as you squat. That's 5. We're doing this 20 times. 6. So, good job. Next, knee circles. Knee circles. So just hands on your knees. Nice solid foundation. And try and make little rotations in and out with your knees. Nice and slow and stable. You're rolling around the edges, the heel, the toes, the blades of your feet to make little circles with your knees. Other direction. 2, 3, 4. Roll on the heels and the blades and your toes, almost as if to avoid putting the soles of your feet down on the ground. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Next up, ankle rolls. Ankle rolls. So feet forward, rotate this out to the left. The other foot rolls over the ankle putting most of the weight on your ground leg and letting this roll over the ankle so you can feel it all through here. Feels so good. Nice and controlled though. Other side. Rotate the foot out. Roll this foot over the toe. Now I'm loaded on this leg. I'm just rotating over. If you need to, use a chair for stability. It also really lets you sit into the ankle. Even if you don't need the chair, I'll use it just because it lets me really sit into the ankle side. Last for mobility, we're gonna go into a tight position here. And left to right, sit into your calves by driving your knee, or not your knee, driving your heel into the ground. Another one where it feels good to go nice and slow. So that was joint mobility. Good start. You should be feeling pretty loose and pretty warm now. Okay, so next let's just keep getting warm, keep getting loose, but kind of focus on our hips and our lower body region. So to start, we're going to do what I like to call zombie stretches. Zombie stretches because I think they're fun to do because you kind of pretend like you're a zombie, like so. You're gonna put your feet kind of outside of your shoulders, athletic position, bend the knees, let your arms and just let everything hang down. Bend your knees, arms down, kind of like you're dragging your knuckles, and let it all hang. And then we're gonna rotate to the side and pretend we're zombies and just let it all come up. And back down, drag across, other side. And swing over. If you want to add something to the stretch, when you rotate to the side, reach for the sky. Look up at your hand and bring it back down. This is one of my favorite stretches. Good job. Good job, good job. All right, next up, we have Tai Chi lunges. Feet together, underneath your shoulders, and we're just gonna step out to the side and lunge into it. Straighten the other leg, knees over toes, and let it open up your hips. And back up. And the other way. Straight leg, knees over toes, open up the V and your hips and tense your butt. And back together, and a little more fluid now. Be water, my friends. Tight leg, tight butt, knees over toes. Ooh. Feels good to breathe. You guys are probably getting some fresh mountain air. 3 more. It's all in the hips. Okay. Last one here. We're gonna do feet underneath your shoulders. We're gonna do a hip circle, nice and slow, and squat. One more time, other way. Big hip circle to the back, squat. Hip circle, squat. It's 4. Bring it around. 5. Okay, that was hip warm up. All right, guys, now we're loose and we're warm. We're feeling good, feeling groovy. So let's get this working. I'm gonna start off by demonstrating each move individually. That way we know what we're doing as we start getting through the circuit. So to start, we're gonna go with, you can either use a kettlebell or a dumbbell to do a staggered squat. And a staggered squat is not a full lunge, it's not that, but if your feet are together, you're going to take a little bit of a step back, kind of an athletic step back. That way it will allow you to do a squat and get at least this leg parallel to the ground and back up. You're on your toe back here, heel is up, but you're engaging more this side, the grounded leg, than this leg. Parallel and up. Parallel and up. From the front, athletic step back. I'm up on my toes. Body is still centered over my hips. Boom. I'm sitting into it with a parallel leg here. A lot of tension here, but more so on this leg and up. So that's a staggered squat. With the kettlebell, you're gonna pick it up like so, kind of at the horns. Take that step back. Keep it at about shoulder level and squat it out. If you do it with the dumbbell, just like so. Take that step back, squat. Now when we do this in the circuit, we're gonna try, what I want you to try to do is actually hold it at the bottom. So here, take your step back, and when you squat it, hold for 3, 2, 1, up. And back down. 3, 2, 1. Staggered squats with isometric hold. Next, same idea, you should be able to do this with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Never mind. This is kind of an active rest point right here where it's just an air squat, but when you squat it out, just sit in the squat for a minute, a few seconds. 2, 1, reverse lunge. Squat, 1, 2, 3. Other side. Reverse lunge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the third movement is a plank burpee to knee strike. Plank burpee to knee strike, exactly what it sounds like. We're gonna do a plank, and when you hop up, shuffle, knee strike, and back down. Boom, boom, boom. Knee strike. Plank position. Burpee up. Shuffle, knee. Plank, burpee, shuffle, knee. And we'll do that 10 times. We're doing those 3 movements 4 times through, and we'll rest for 60 seconds in between. All right, let's get this work, and boom. Got a timer going. We'll start off with dumbbell for the staggered squats. Okay, we're doing this 6 times each leg. Step back, squat it out. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Step back. Squat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Next up, squat. 2, 3. Lunge. 1. Squat. 2, 3. Lunge. Squat. 2, 3. 3. Squat. 2, 3. 4. Squat. 2, 3. Let your knee touch the ground on the lunge. Squat. 2, 3. 6. Squat. 2, 3. 7. Squat. 2, 3. 8. Squat. 2, 3. 9. Squat. 2, 3. 10. Okay. Plank burpee and knee strike. Here we go. 1. 2. 6. 10. All right, 1 minute rest. Bet you missed the sound of the helicopters overhead. Okay. Nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Hold. 2, 3. 2, 3. 15 seconds. All right, next we're going back to a staggered squat. We're gonna use a dumbbell this time. Get it in the rack like this. Boom, boom. Step back. Boom. And squat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Almost fell. Finish it. 1, 2, 3. All right, squat to reverse lunges. Hold it in the squat. Give yourself some time. 1, 2, 3. 1. Squat. 2, 3. 2. Squat. 2, 3. 3. Squat. 2, 3. 4. Squat. 2, 3. 5. Squat. 2, 3. 6. Squat. 2, 3. 7. Squat. 2, 3. 8. Squat. 2, 3. 9. Squat. 2, 3. 10. Plank burpee knee strikes. 60 seconds rest. 15 seconds. Here we go. Staggered squats. Grab it by the horns, keep it high, elbows in, step back, squat, 2, 3, 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 two more. Squat, 2, 3. Squat, 2. Ah. Two, 3. Squat, 2, 3. Squat, 2, 3. Squat, 2, 3. 4. Squat, 2, 3. 5. Squat, 2, 3. 6. Squat, 2, 3. 7. Squat, 2, 3. 8. Squat, 2, 3. 9. Squat, 2. 10. Plank, burpee, knee strike. 10 more. Rest, 60 seconds. Halfway. All right, last time through. 4th round. Grab it by the horns. Nice and high, elbows in. I'm gonna give you the back view. Squat, lunge, lunge. Squat, 2, 3. 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 6. Squat, 2, 3. 7. Squat, 2, 3. 8. Squat, 2, 3. 9. Squat, 2, 3. 10. Plank, burpee, knee strike. Last 10. Take some rest, get some water. That was work set 1. Alright, so this will be the second work set that we go through. So let's get it. We're going to start off with what is called a kettlebell hike swing. Hike swing, not just a regular swing, but a hike swing. So, feet outside of the shoulders. The bell is kind of out in front of me. That way, it kind of tips back towards me as I grab it. Get yourself in a good athletic position there. Arms straight. And I am hinged at the hips. My back should try and stay straight. If you're slouching over or there's any kind of bend and your back isn't strong while you do anything with the kettlebell, it's not gonna feel good in the long run and you could really hurt yourself. So I want you to really focus on hinging at the hips, straight back. Hinge at the hips, straight back, boom. Don't want to hurt our backs. Definitely not. All right. So I'm sitting into this kind of a semi-squat here. That way the bell kind of angles toward me. Again, straight arms, and let gravity bring the bell through in between your legs. And then when it comes back and starts to move forward, use your hips, thrust forward, and back down. So we're gonna swing, let the bell come between our legs, and then keep our arms straight, our back straight, and use our hips to burst through, back down, and back to hike. Through, hips explode. Bell should be about, so your arms are parallel to the ground. Does not need to go any higher. Back down and hike. hike swing. Next movement, second movement. Just like so. We're gonna go squat to reverse lunge to forward lunge. No holds, just go with the flow. So that looks like this. Squat, reverse lunge, forward lunge, and back. Squat, reverse lunge, forward lunge, and back. Squat, reverse, step forward, and back. Squat, reverse, forward, and back. Third movement is what we just call a side squat. And it's kind of an active rest movement I like to do in between picking shit up. A nice body weight stretch. So what we're gonna do is, feet here, and then we're gonna step out to the side, kind of like a Tai Chi lunge, but longer, and sit into that stretch as deep as possible. To the other side. Notice how my knees are going over my toes. Even farther, straight leg, open up that V here. And the goal is to get your heel pointed that direction. But if you find yourself having to be here or wherever you're at, range of motion wise, wherever you're at is fine. We're just trying to stay loose, stay warm. See, one side is different from the other. Oh, fuck. Oh. All right, so that's side squat stretch. And then the last movement is one of my favorites. This is reverse lunges with a tricep overhead extension. And that looks like this. Grab the bell by the horns, like so. Okay. It's going behind our heads and load up those triceps. Lunge. And while you're down here, extend up, control it down, and up. Other side, lunge, triceps up, elbows high, control all the way, boom. Boom. And then get it off yourself. You're gonna explode up, and over. And those are the 4 movements. We're gonna do that 3 times through with different range of reps. The reps are in the notes. I'll say them in the video too. And 60 seconds rest in between sets. So let's get it. Starting off with hike swing 20 times, hike swing 20 times. Hike position, bell is angled towards me. Hike, swing, back down, hike, swing, 2, hike, swing, hike, swing, 4, hike, swing, 6, that's halfway. 11, 12. Use those hips to push the bell through forward. Push. Straight back. 16, 17. All right, next up, goblet squat to reverse lunge, 10 total reps. Let's go, goblet. And squat. 1. Squat. 2. Squat. 3. Squat. 4. Squat. 5. Squat. 6. Squat. 7. Squat. 8. Squat. 9. Okay, let's do side squat and stretch. Put your hand down for support, wherever you're at. Doing this 10 times. This is 5. This is halfway. 5. 7. 10. Let's do tricep extension overhead with lunge, 10 times total. Six. Get it off, load up, explode over. 60 seconds, rest. Really important with any kind of kettlebell swing. Really think about, focus on hinging at the hips and try and keep your back straight. Because if you start swinging the bell, once it curved back, it gets really nasty, really quick, and again, you can really hurt yourself. Straight back, straight back, straight back. Hinge at the hips. 15 seconds. All right. Kettlebell height swing, 20 times. 3, 2, 1. Hike it towards you, and here we go. I did 5 so far. Shit. All right, we're gonna do the goblet squats and the lunges with the dumbbell this time. Okay. 5 each leg. Ow! It's a little too heavy for me right now, so, and I was not doing the forward lunges, so my bad. From the top, from the top. Goblet, 30 pounds, not 45. Squat, reverse, forward. That's 1. Squat, reverse, forward. 2. Squat, reverse, forward. 3. Squat, reverse, forward. 4. Squat, reverse, forward. 5. Squat, reverse, 8. Lunges with tricep extensions. Halfway. 6. 60 seconds. About halfway. All right, hike swing last time through. Lean the bell towards you and hike, swing. squat, back lunge, forward lunge. Halfway. Hey Olivia.
Great work.
Thank you. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm good.
Good?
What is today, Wednesday?
I think so.
We're nearing Friday.
Okay.
Take care.
Well, have a good day. Good night.
You too.
Woo. Just at least get your, you know, that bent knee over the toe and then hold and back. Bent knee over the toe, straight leg other side and back. You don't have to go as deep as I'm going. Unless you can. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, triceps and lunges. Good job. That was work set 2. Whew. Now we'll move on to probably my favorite part, decompression. So I really love decompression because it goes a long way in terms of recovery and just how my body feels the next day, not being sore, feeling good to go for my next workout, and yeah, just a good cool down. So to start off our decompression, we're gonna do child's pose with arm rotations. So that looks like this. They're gonna be in a child's pose, and I'm gonna put my head down, and when I'm down in it, I'm gonna rotate right to left, and when I do that, I'm gonna open my palm to the sky and feel the stretch through my shoulders and all down your side. So here we go, child's pose. Rotate. and back. Other side, rotate and back. Rotate. Halfway. That's 6. Good. Next one is called shin box. Ow, shin box switch to hip extension. One of my favorite stretches, and that looks like this. We're gonna start on our butts in the shin box. Then we're gonna tuck our legs over to one direction, pick a side, doesn't matter. And then you're gonna lift yourself up, your hips up off the ground in this position, like so, and stretch out by extending the hip through. And then when you go back down, nice and controlled, don't just plop down, nice and controlled, boom. Shin box, switch, hip extension. You should really feel it in through here as you push your butt through, push it forward, and back down, nice and slow and controlled, boom. That's 2, we're going for 10. Shin box, switch, up and extend. Shin box, switch, hip extension. That's halfway. This is number 6. Oh, that's one of my favorites. Oh. All right, next we got alternating step throughs. So we're gonna be in a plank position, like so. And I just want you to take a leg and replace your hand with a foot. Step through forward. And just sit in that stretch, wherever you're at mobility-wise. You can drop your hips down a little bit and just kind of move around in here and feel the stretch. And we're back. Other side. Right now my back leg is straight, or you can let it bend a little bit, let the knee touch the ground. Let the knee go over the toes as far as feels comfortable. Open it up, close it in, just really explore. Okay, that's 2. Let's do 10. And back. Other side. Switch. Switch. 6. 7. 8. 9. Now we're gonna do pigeon stretch. Pigeon stretch looks like so. I try and tuck this leg in, knee forward, and sit over the top of your knee and rotate it so it can feel it in your butt. And try and straighten out that back leg. Kind of like the last stretch, just, you know, tuck this leg in and find where's ever comfortable mobility wise for you, wherever gives you a good stretch. Ooh. And we're gonna sit here for a minute. Straight leg, bend the leg, hide proud chest, or go low. You can rotate. Ooh. Just explore. Halfway, a little over halfway. Mosquitoes are out tonight. Fuck, we're almost done. Ooh. Okay. Let's go other side. Tuck this leg in, up and over. And put the other leg straight behind you, as straight as possible. High, proud chest, straight leg. Can really feel it on the outside along the glute and the hamstring and the quad. Bent knee on the back side, bent knee. Let's go low. Halfway. Let's twist it out a little bit. Good. Ooh. And then to finish it off, we're gonna do 10 push-ups with a pike in between it. 10 push-ups with a pike, so. Nice and controlled down, up, and pike. Push up, pike. You should feel this. You should feel this. Up in your shoulders and drive your heels to the ground. Push your head through the window, drive your heels to the ground. Is the end of today's workout. Thank you for being here and for inspiring me, and I really enjoyed that. So I hope you get a good workout, and I hope you feel good, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Love ya.